Hello and welcome to another best of one matchmaking game here on Vertigo this time, the 145 up against a mixed match of counter-terrorists. We've got a new face here on the 145. We've got Starduck, and not only that, we've got Big Papa from No Score Gaming, who's become a turncoat and changed his colours to come and join the 145 for this game. Otherwise we've got familiar faces, Smurf, Scorch and Nikon. It looks like we're seeing an instant fake towards lower A. Lots of steps here on the ramp, hopefully to try and call over some CTs, and that's exactly what's happening. Look at that mini-map, look at these CTs rotating over towards the back of A. Big Papa is going to be IGLing this game, and he's going to be moving up the ramp to fake it, to flash it to Nikon, and in they go towards this B hit. A 4 versus 1 here, as we've got Raka at the back of the B bomb site. The smoke goes over on the cross. The HE looks like it's lining up over towards the back of heaven. It's going to be a free plan for this bomb site. The CTs have absolutely read this wrong, as we've got 4 Ts dug in towards this site. Neko moving in on the right, instant headshot there onto Smurf. 4 versus 5, retake alive here. The numbers gaining in the favour of these CTs. Confirmed. Called out by Big Papa there, and Big Papa on the flank here. This could be absolutely enormous. Neko finds Nikon, manages to do a 180 swivel. The bomb starts to get tapped. Scorch is going to find a nice double kill. Neko's going to find Big Papa. This is a huge triple right now, down to the 2 versus 2 left here on this first round. As Scorch swings out to find himself a quad kill. Now down to Starduck. Last alive on the ramp. Doctor doesn't have time. The 10-second marker's already gone. It's just going to be a battle for blood at this point. And down Doctor falls. Starduck surviving the bomb plant as well, and the new boy is going to be there to help close out that first round. Now, as said, Big Papa over from Low Score Gaming is going to be the leader for this game, and it's going to be interesting to see how the other boys are going to react to the kind of roles that he's going to ask them to be put into. That was a really interesting strat there to do the fake noise A ramp, and it absolutely cooled over loads of those CTs. 43 lining up this default smoke now towards the ramp. Let's see if it does actually land on the pillar. It does. It's a beautiful smoke, but look at the utility. It's a fast A call here from Papa, and it's going to be 5 Ts moving up this ramp. In comes the utility. Nikon first up. Smurf is going to be instantly taken down by Neko, who's been incredibly accurate so far. The Negev is going to be taken out by Big Papa. Flashes come in. 4 versus 4 as the A bomb site is contested. Papa spotted out now. Another T felled by 43. Smoke in from short. So he's going to be able to plant in that smoke thrown by Scorch from the short position. He manages to evade the spray of the submachine gun up close, and as Ziggy escapes from the smoke, he manages to take 43 with him. Taken down by Doctor. Now down to the 2 versus 3. Scorch Nikon in these post-plant positions. They just need to hold firm. The Negev goes down, and Scorch manages to find 1 down to the 2 versus 2. The weaponry absolutely favours the T side right now. The HE, the AK-47s. Nikon's going to find that instant 1 tap. And down goes Raka as well. 145 with a second round on the board. Beautiful stuff there. No kind of defaulting out yet from the 145. The CTs forced in what they could. There was Deagles, MP9s. Now a really kind of mixed economy for the counter-terrorist side. For the 145, they have clear plans out of the pocket. Straight up, that was an A-ramp rush. It was well executed. Papa here first on this peak here. 43 is going to just dome Ziggy. Smurf trades up, but Confirmed trades up for 43. It goes into the way of the CT side. Now they can salvage AKs. Now they've got a one-man advantage. Nikon's going to be molotoving up the sandbags position here on ramp. He's got the information that back of A is clear. There is one here on towards the construction yard. I don't think Nikon's going to be clearing it. Scorch is here now with the flash in towards site. In comes the utility. Nice nade over towards Confirmed. That's going to do a nice chunk of damage. Scorch is going to pre-fire it. Nikon very aware whilst being coming plants in the smoke that something could be coming down the ramp. It's 3 versus 4. The bomb's down in the favour of this T side. Nikon spotted 1, and it's going to be instantly taken down. Papa to find Neko. Doctor trading up. Down to the 2 versus 2. Last alive again is Nikon is Scorched. Nikon finds the spray transfer onto the head of Confirmed, and now it's down to the smoke defuse for Doctor. He's going to come off it, and Scorch is going to find another clean headshot himself. The danger duo is going to be Scorch and Nikon. Their role often is to just play the A ramp as a duo. One looking short, one looking ramp, and no doubt you're going to be seeing that combo come out again and again.
That's a negative.
And one of those things, when you get a duo like that, when you get a pair of people who are happy, really confident and really comfortable at what their role is, what they need to do at that part of the map. But Smurf, now the entry frag, whether he's going to suss out this shotgun and instantly takes out Confirmed. He's going to trade up a lot of health for that kill, but again, Smurf's role, often entry fragger. He's done his role very well, but he's going to kill himself by falling off the ladder. Oh dear, lol called in the all-game chat. Ziggy now carefully watching mid, and Nikon here is going to spot Doctor at the back. There's the AWP as he just tries to jiggle in onto it. Half the HP removed from Doctor already. As Nikon just goes for the tap. Papa lining up the utility behind it. This is going to be another A hit again. The smoke in from Nikon, and in it all comes 43, trying to do what he can. Nikon's going to be removed. A lot of HP at the cost of that kill, but in comes Scorch, taking out Neko. 3 versus 3 as the bomb's going to be challenged here. Papa's planting right at the edge of the site. This is a wicked plant spot as well. Scorch is dug in for short, and Ziggy's on the rear here. This is going to be massive. If Ziggy activates, this is going to be huge, and to really lock in the 4-0. They're mindful. Doctor turns around. Doctor's mindful that Ziggy's in the backlines, but they have no idea where he's gone. Ziggy's gone quiet, and the other two are just dug in, and Ziggy activates it last to take down the first kill. 3 versus 2 in the favour of the T side right now. Papa can reposition now that Ziggy's made some noise, and 49 is just going to be deleted by Big Papa. And down he comes as well, and Raka has spotted the elbow of Papa. Papa's not going to give him another peek for that. HE does huge damage. There's no time. No time, no kit, but these two Ts are going to die to the bomb. But round 4 on the board. Man, that's scary for the CT side. They're just, presence is being shown everywhere. Not so much on the B stairs, but Smoke getting that insta-kill in mid just makes you be mindful that you can't really leave that open. And the fact that Ziggy hangs around in mid and then uses that space that's been opened up by Smurf earlier in the round to walk into the back lines of the A defense really pays off well. And now Nikon's going to be the one holding the AWP.
There you go.
Not often we see this boy hold this weapon. Early utility in now for the T side as they go for mid control. 43 is going to be challenging with deep smoke, and in comes a smoke in return from Papa. So Papa trying to control this here, and Smurf is going to be peeked by Raka. Finished off on the edge of the elbow there. This is good information now. The B ramp is open for business. Ziggy looks like he wants to go for a peek at the edge of this. Scorch has now filled up the space of dead Smurf. And in comes Nikon and Scorch here together. They just want to recontest Ziggy. That's massive clear. Hard clear of the left-hand corner to find 43. They find that man advantage back, and it goes back to a 4 versus 4. Scorch and Nikon now called back over from A to contest this lower B site. Ziggy's going to upgrade himself to an M4A1S. It's all slowed down. And now this is looking a bit more like a default. The 145 have lost their man, and they're just waiting to see what happens. Oh, this is massive. A second one there from Ziggy. This is mid-control huge. 2 players removed, 2 opening frags by Ziggy here as he goes to find a third frag as well. Scorch is going to find Raka, and it's absolutely fallen down. 4 versus 1. 3 players moving in on towards the B step. Ziggy with a quad kill round. The new boy is welcomed into the squad. Ushering in a nice wave, and if Smurf is just going to die in mid trying to do the entry fragging roll, then Ziggy will just do it himself. Fab quad kill round there, and you notice as well the other 3 attackers were grouped up there on the B stairs. They were ready to play together anyway and do a full execute. The great thing of just slowing down, calling a strat mid round, and that's why you've got to slow it down. Look at the utility you've got, figure out what you're doing. Now we're going to see a fast A this time. 4 players, 5 players here. Fast flash in from Nikon, and in comes the CT smoke. There's Molotov in for sandbags. This AWP is just holding back, being on a supportive role right now. 43 is absolutely flash as he goes to drop the bomb carrier. Instant trade by Scorch. Fantastic play to play together. And now we're seeing this utility move in. Spray in from Doctor as he tries to stop Scorch. And the nade is going to land slam dunk. 50 damage onto him. Bomb's going to be going down. Look at Ziggy and Smurf right here together. This is such a strong take by the 145. Scorch straight away into a post-plant position. It's absolutely lethal, and Smurf's going to find a smoke spray onto Raka. 3 versus 4 retake here for the CTs. They have nothing in the pocket. P90's just going to run around the corner, but Ziggy's going to stay alive. Huge play from Ziggy here. 4 versus 2 retake. Nikon still aware that something might be coming on the rear. It's going to be a nice kill to take out Doctor. And Neko all alone. Look at that. The 145 just destroying it. Everyone had a clear role. You had 2 people moving into short, Papa and Scorch. The instant trade up for Scorch there, as he then takes that bomb and goes to plant it. Nikon's just there throwing that utility behind Smurf. As they just move in towards the site, that was a classic 2-3 split there. And again, there was no default. Just an instant pocket play. Just a play straight out of the book. Money's bad here for the counter-terrorist side. 6-0 as the 145 just dominate this opening half.
Let's get in and out.
Scout, P90, double P90s, the 1 AK carried over by Neko.
Flashbang.
Fast flash into Smurf again as he goes to control mid. There's going to be someone playing further back. Neko's going to be going for a fast peek. Fast flash through the smoke as well. This is big control. The A-ramp is open early and Smurf does his job very well of opening up the first kill on towards Doctor. In he goes and he's so fast he finds himself a double kill. Confirmed is going to drop Ziggy through a smoke spray, but Smurf is here so quick. Papa just getting the job done, going straight over towards this B-bomb site. In come the smokes thrown by Scorch and Nikon. Again, always holding hands, being this duo, and Smurf is in a fantastic position again. So deep in the back lines, taken out by Confirmed at last. 3 versus 2 retake here. There's no kit. There is one kit, apologies, on Neko. But I think these AKs are probably likely just going to be saved. Scorch controlling the lower stairs. Nikon asking for a flash, and Scorch is going to happily oblige.
Let's go eco on this one.
Neko's peeked himself, and he's going to disappear. The flash is going to have no effect, and they're going to go save these weapons. 7-0 is what it's looking like.
Flashbang out.
It's a real dominant performance. Papa can be very proud of the team he's put together. The strats he's calling. Neko going to find Nikon and Scorch there. There's going to be a couple of weapons removed. Money poor again for the CT side. They're not able to bring out an AWP, and that's the real problem. And furthermore, they just don't have utility.
Hey, throw me a weapon, would ya?
And the 145 not giving them the space. Look how fast they're playing. Look how fast Smurf goes into mid, and how fast they take that A-ramp presence. It's so dangerously fast. There's just no opportunity to respond. Fast flash in here from Neko as he goes down for the ramp peak. Instantly taken out by Nikon and Big Papa. Space already opened up. Smurf doing his job, clearing out mid, and the entry frags galore as Scorch finds Waka. Already down to a 2 versus 5. The bomb is going to be on the A-ramp for now.
Lighten it up.
Nikon lining up the default smokes to get himself in. Another smoke as well to do. This is cross smokes on the side here as well. Papa watching Nikon's back, and it's all fallen apart now for the 5 versus 1. Flash in. Oh, and short. Doctor manages to fell the bomb carrier, but is instantly traded up. Papa has Nikon's back. Nikon will have Papa's back. 8-0.
Pull yourselves together.
A more dominant T side you have not seen yet. But now we may see a change of pace. Neko holding the AWP. For the first time, the CT side can actually bring out something with some stopping power. Something that may be able to just hard stop. Flash goes wrong for Smurf. That may already be the first mistake, which changes the fate of this T-side round. Fast P90 here from Confirmed. He spots 2 players out on ramp. This AWP here. Nikon spots it. He's trying to look for the head of Nikon. Nikon's not going to reveal himself. It's a jiggle peek as well. And the Molotov's going to finish him off. Nikon with 2 opening kills. Scorch does go down, but that's already space on the A-ramp. Doctor's going to find Smurf. He's going to do a double kill on towards Ziggy. They're still not quite sure where this hit's coming in. Papa has been at last spotted with the bomb, now down to the 3 versus 1. Finally the fates have changed. Bomb down, B stairs. Something spectacular would have to come out now to change this into a 9-0. Neko actually fired off a 6 shot there onto Scorch. He was getting double peeked by Scorch and Nikon on the ramp there, but with the Molotov coming in, he could only focus on taking the shot on Scorch, which left him on 1 HP, so the Molotov instantly ate up his toes. Nikon's going for a deep swing into mid, I think, just trying to see if he can see anything, and 43 is just going to get a 6 shot through the grate there. Free AK. 8-1. But monies are plenty. You know, CT side lost their AWP, but won the round. 145 who lost the round. Nikon's holding an AWP again. 4 AKs and the utilities back out for it. They need to break this T-side economy. 145, having just lost the round, are coming in with a better economy. A better arsenal of weapons. Fast here from Smurf as he just runs on out, but he's not going to win the fight with Raka this round. Fast entry fag is starting to be counted. All protocol utility out from these players here. Scorch just carefully checking construction. He's going to get the nade in towards sandbags. Nikon is here as well. The dynamic duo again holding the ramp position, just trying to get this information. Ooh, down goes Big Papa to 43, and down goes Ziggy as well. That's bombed down. Another good round being posted up here by the CT side, and oh, Scorch and Nikon doing what they do.
I'm laying down some smoke.
I think they know as well this bomb's going to be very hard to retrieve.
Deploying flashbang.
confirmed. Manages to pick up Smurf's old AK. Rakka's lovely and AFK. Matchmaking after all. Neko is aware that there's this AWP here. Nikon's just trying to bait out shots, just trying to see if anyone's going to come looking for it. There's 50 seconds, and if they can get maybe 2 CTs to overcommit to a swing, this might be doable. Confirm's going to just go and try and hunt Nikon here. Not aware that Scorch is going to step out wide.
Need support! Need backup!
Nice sprays there through the sheeting on towards construction. Nikon retreats down ramp at very last. 2-8 is going to be the score as 4 AKs are carried over. Nikon's going to try and carry over this one for the team. Not even going to try and contest the bomb. Eight to 2. They can still close out a decent half here.
Clear.
They can still do an 8-7 finish. The CTs have lost the half, absolutely. There's no way that they can match 8 rounds now, but they can close the gap. And if they win the pistol and then convert it the other side, they'll find themselves in front on the other half.
Let's go, come on!
And that's going to require a flawless set of rounds from here on out. And whether the 145 allow it, the economy's not great. Whether they force around this AWP is going to be interesting. If they're not, they're going to go pistols and see if the AWP can go to work. Tease towards the lower A ramp position. The CT's fanning out as a default, as normal. In comes the fast utility. Flash over towards behind the sandbags by Scorch, and in they come. Information gathered. Doctor's in a good position here as well. Doctor manages to find Smurf, instantly traded up by Nikon. The AWP here to support these pistols. They need to be mindful that although they're up against pistols, there's an AWP hidden amongst this group of people, and Papa's managed to save one as well. Ooh, nice flick there from Nikon. Mindful that there's a player there. They're also mindful that there's a player here in on construction. Nikon and Scorch are going to swing this together. He's right behind the smoke. 43 here. He can hear the scoping. He knows that he's here. 3 versus 3, 2 AWPs in the hands. Papa's got a sick position here. Trying to find what they can. The CTs aren't going to overextend for this. Neko is mindful that someone could be coming around the back. They haven't seen the bomb yet. This is the great thing about 145 not revealing the bomb, is that they still need to keep the finger on the pulse over it. B, and the flashstone in by Nikon doesn't quite blind 43 enough, but Papa is here up close. It's Nikon up close to find 43. Double AWPs left now, and that's a scary prospect. The pressure is on 145 to come and plant this bomb, but they have 2 AWPs. They only need to shoot anywhere really on their bodies. As these AWPs come in, Neko, quick jiggle peek to try and find what he can. Taken out by Big Papa. It's a 2 versus 1 as Rakka manages to find Nikon, and Rakka's managed to get the double kill to close it out. 3 to 8. Hairy. Far too hairy, considering the 145 barely brought anything into that round. 4 pistols and the AWP that was saved over from the previous round, and they managed to take it down to a 1 versus 2. Now that's got to be something that sits heavy on the mind of the CT side, that
Nailed it!
they're doing scary things. In comes the flash in from Nikon to support Smurf to get the opening kill, and that's exactly what you want. Sometimes teamwork is going to make the dream work. Smurf is going to be taken out by Rakka in the end though. Bit of an overstep. In he goes. AK salvaged, and it's going to be down to the 4 versus 4. 1 man left each. Ziggy's going to be giving Nikon the util and waiting here to do a deep lurk play at the bottom of the B stairs. See if any CTs are going to overextend. 43 is going to have a little look here in mid. Papa's waiting in mid. It looks like we've got Scorch Nick on A ramp, Papa holding mid, and Ziggy holding B. They're just trying to see if there's any kind of overextension. Nikon making some noise, trying to just bait out any kind of peek. Scorch moving in up here. They've spotted the 1, and oh my god, that's crisp. Exactly what they're doing best. The Molotov in as well. Papa's going to be found out lurking in mid. There's the information play gone. But now down to the 3 versus 3. The bomb is over towards this A ramp. Nikon and Scorch moving in. This is what they do. This is their area. This is their neighborhood. The flash in from Scorch as Nikon's going to swing on the back of it. They try and get some information. They're trying to just play around. And ooh, Scorch has been found on a desperate timing here. And Nikon's right underneath this player. Nikon's going to hide underneath 43. Stays alive. Rakka. The swing from Ziggy. Ziggy's lurk play came in absolute dividends. Ziggy was like a seed you planted in the ground at B stairs. They planted him there 20-30 seconds prior when Ziggy gave the utility over to Nikon, and he just worked his way through across the map and came in to do what a Giga Chad play at the end of the round there, and he blossomed.
Well done.
Laying down smoke. Throwing flashbang.
Played another comp with Ziggy recently, and his role is absolutely just to anchor the far side of the map, and Rakka's going to find Smurf this time. Great nade in from Scorch. It's not going to quite find the mark, but Ziggy's going to find Neko. Not just great at lurking, he's great at finding his own entry frags at some points. Papa was a missed grenade. Missed Molotov as well here. Terrible util here from these two boys. Now it's Ziggy and Nikon. Their job is to clear the A ramp. Nikon trying to get the information. That's 43 very low. In comes the Molotov. It's going to force 43 away. It's going to shoo him away out of the short side. Ziggy spraying through the smoke. The only problem with that is going to give you away. Doctor now swinging. See Nikon coming on short. 4 versus 3 as the bomb moves up the A ramp. It's going to be a commit towards his A bomb site. Scorch trying to take these shots, trying to take what he can. It goes to smoke right on towards the corner of the site. It will allow them to plant right there on the edge. Nikon still mindful that someone might be in on short. It's a decoy just to get the fast information. Short has been hard cleared, and now they can try get this information here. The bomb's going to be going down, and Scorch finds one. Big Papa is traded up. Now down to the 3 versus 2 retake. No kits on this, but Nikon's so aggressive on towards Doctor. That's an important kill to bring it back down to 2 versus 2. Rakka is so low anyway. And Nikon and Scorch are going to play together on the ramp position. This is huge because Nikon was just on short, and now the fact he retreats off, he gets dinked heavily. Now they're just going away, and in comes the MP9, just jiggling, just trying to waste time, trying to find what they can. So much damage now. 12 and 6 points of health. Scorch can literally just try and stay alive. He's going to try. He's got 8 seconds. He's got so long on this bomb. He has to hit it. He has to. He might have this. There's no time. There was no time, no kit. Everybody's dead, and it's 9-3. 10-3. Apologies. As now we go into the last 2 rounds of this first half. Looks like we're seeing an eco here for the counter-terrorist side. Perhaps willing to let it go to 11-3 and then play for the 4th round. Neko's not happy with an eco. Neither is 43 or Rakka. They're actually going to force up with Deagle's utility. Scorch fast utility. He's going to run through this. My goodness, he's going to find that. And so he should, after losing that much HP for that fight. The Bison's going to be contested here. He's going to find the kill onto Smurf. Here comes the smoke. It's going to be extinguished by the strange Molotov that's landed here on towards the boost box, and out they get. Scorch, that's so good that he gets away from that HE grenade. Papa's going to be collecting the bomb here from the cardboard boxes and bringing it up towards the A ramp. See how careful he is to not give away the game. Nikon and Ziggy here now over towards the A bomb site. They're all the way here. That's why Papa's bringing the bomb, because Nikon and Ziggy have got all this information. They're here. Scorch playing the lurk. He's been timing. Oh, but he's managed to punish the CT. Nikon's just going to push through the smoke. Ziggy's going to find one. Nikon's going to find the other. It's a 4 versus 1, and this force has not come in with anything substantial for the CT side.
Nice.
Confirmed. What can you do with a Bison? Well, you can do that with a Bison. The run and gun submachine gun is gonna be good for 2. Scorch is 1 HP. If Ziggy's found, oh no, he's on for a Bison ace, but luckily Ziggy's gonna step out from sandbags and save the day and put an end to that nonsense. A Bison ace would have been spectacular. 11-3, last round of the first half. 145 have been more than dominant. They've absolutely shut out the counter-terrorist side. I mean, the counter-terrorists haven't really set themselves up great, though. They're playing with force buys. Now it's Papaster to just run through a Molotov. He is going to be taken out in the end. You're not going to get away with rushing through Molotovs twice. Neko forced off the ramp by Scorch and Nikon again. This is their hometown. This is what they do. Flash in short. Second flash in short. Oh, the spray from Nikon is going to do huge damage. That wallbang's going to be lethal, and in comes Ziggy to shoot Neko in the back. He's been retreats out of short. 4 versus 4. Smurf getting the bomb down on the deep, wide swing angle so that they can hold this from ramp. In they go towards post-plant positions. This is already so difficult now for the CT side. 4 versus 4 retake. They're all coming in from mid and the back lines of CT. Ooh, saying that, 2 are actually coming in towards ramp. I saw that wrong on the minimap. Scorch, luckily, is going to trade up 43 from Nikon, and in they come. Ziggy's going to find Rakka. Confirm is going to find Smurf. Down to the 2 versus 2. Even numbers so far is Scorch. They're on the defuse. Doctor's on the defuse. They haven't heard it, I don't think. They don't know where he is, and Doctor's going to take the smoke defuse. Well, well, well. A round that looked like it was very much in the favour of 145. Snuffed out by the smoke defuse. You can see that Ziggy was right there. I think Ziggy did hear it. It was just so close, so hard to hear in that 2v2 situation. Comms are firing off, people telling you to do things. And things like that get missed. When it's 11-4, it's not so bad. But I imagine if you're the team where you're 4-11 and you're making those kind of mistakes, it can feel like it sticks in your gut. 5 Ts now on their opening round. Going to be rushing in towards mid. Ziggy holding lower B, but the fight is in towards mid. CSGO Auto Director is going to give us some bad POVs. Smurf finds one before he's hurt heavily. Scorch manages to find one as well, and this T-side aggression in towards mid is going to be stalled. Neko's going to find Big Papa with his P250. They're just going to wait. Ooh, I think Nikon wants a boost. He may get caught on a timing here. Oh, he may get caught massively on a timing. That patience there from the T-side to just find a space. Pendulum swings on time, and Neko's going to find Ziggy. They just find a gap in it. Neko with a great quad kill round. 5-11, and if they convert this, 145 are going to force up some machine guns into this. Look at their economy on the right hand side. So if terrorists win this, 145 are going to have to eco next round. This could be looking like it's 11-7, so long as everything goes right for the T side.
Nice.
Deep flash in from Ziggy. It goes lovely and deep, but it's actually a decoy. Ooh, behind the sandbags here. Behind the sandbags is going to be checked. Big Papa, good night. He didn't make a sound, but oh no! This Nova from Smurf is absolutely lethal. The flash in from Scorch was beautiful, but he's going to... No way does he find that as well. No armor, no anything. This is unbelievable. Nikon in with the nade in as well, trying to find what they can. Nikon managed to find one, instantly traded up by Doctor. Neko saving Doctor. 1 versus 2. This has been a nice forced attempt. Ziggy knows where one is. He knows where the other AK is as well, tapping overhead. Ooh, Ziggy got the opening kill, but just his little cap was showing over the tip of the box for Neko to tap at. You can't lie, it was a good attempt from 145, good attempt from Smurf, just to run up ramp with a Nova. The fact he finds that kill as well, look at his money, 4.9k, and he gets the follow-up pistol with the USB. They can't be too unhappy with it, now just come in the pistol round. Terrorist side can really lock in a 7-11, so long as they play it well, and ooh, Ziggy overswings it. If you haven't got the flash, the T side are going to get there first like that. You really want to be making sure that you're hitting that right. Scorch now, wait in the back. You want to be doing this if you've got the pistol round. Waiting on these far angles, trying to just bring them in. Not doing the same thing, overextending. Smurf manages to find one. Doctor's going to get the double kill. Down to the 1 versus 3. Papa's going to find one with his P2K, but instantly chopped down at the knees. There we said it. T-side had what they had. They came up to that 5th round with the pistol. They got the 6th then with the 4th round from 145, and they punished 145 on the eco round 7-11. It was called 3 rounds ago. Everything's going textbook so far, but now the AWP out on Nikon. Now the rifle's out on his teammates. And the T-side need to be very careful of where this AWP's going to be positioned. Line up for the Molotov in here. It's going to go over towards the heaven position. That's going to shoo away. CT side there, good flash in towards his angle here. Smurf is up close with his FAMAS. 3 Ts challenging mid. Smurf's running away. Wise to do so. That flash in from CT was brilliant. It's Scorch with a great flash. Look at him. Look at him waiting off the angle as well. In comes the utility. Look how patient they are. Scorch and Smurf don't need to die here. They're just getting the information. Smurf's going to get the opening one. They just need to wait. They're waiting behind these smokes. In comes the flash from Nikon. It's going to put more of a halt towards this play. Smurf's going to swing out on the flash. It's not going to find anything. 4 versus 4 as the mid control is contested. Great nade. Scorch is going to eat that one straight down the back of the throat. 4 versus 4, and Scorch is going to be taken out. Now Ziggy was in a hard position there, rocking a hard place. He had a player coming upstairs and a player coming in through mid. It's a 2 versus 3 retake now. Whether Nikon and Papa want to go for this or not, Nikon here. Nice quick flick over towards Doctor. Now 2 versus 2 retake. Nikon trying to watch the angle. Papa here is on the rear. It's now down to a 2 versus 1. Confirm is left in on his own. Confirm finds the headshot. Nikon switched up to an AK. He knows where he is, and down goes with the headshot. 12 to 7. Man, a 2 versus 3 retake going the way of the 145. Papa was in a great position there on the back line. Oh, retrieved. And this is the problem that the terrorist side are finding right now. As soon as the guns, not just pistols and submachine guns, as soon as the actual rifles are back in the hands of 145, it's suddenly doable. That round was massively aided by the fact that Scorch and Smurf don't overcommit to middle control there. They appreciate that they've been smoked off on both sides. They've got naded, mollied off, and they just had to sit back. And they called in the team, and actually the numbers game in the end really worked in their favour. Scorch now coming for a quick check. Nikon has been spotted right at the edge of this smoke, and off goes the shot onto his feet. That's actually going to be a shot onto Neko as well. Nikon's going to shoot Neko, take him down to 16. Neko is going to find Nikon, taken down a 9. Doctor's going to find Scorch, overextending, wandering around the back lines of B. This is a little bit rough now. They don't want to be. Nikon now kind of unsure where they need him to be. It's a 5 versus 4, and I think the hit's going to be coming in towards the back of B. They've got 2 defenders here. Nikon waiting on the cross here. Oh, Nikon's been spotted. Smurf here. This is massive that he manages to get one. Completely wide onto Doctor. Down to the 4 versus 4. 3 Ts moving in towards the back of the B site. Ziggy now swiveling hard to watch his rear. Ziggy finds one. That's huge. Smurf taken out. Ziggy taken out as well by these running, gunning submachine guns. Now down to a 2 versus 3 retake again. It's a retake simulator. And it's the same 2 doing it, but this time Papa's not coming in through B stairs. Papa, oh, that's sick that he steps wide on the right. Now down to the 2 versus 2. It's going to be a replay. It's going to be same thing again. Papa this time, though, is going to find the double kill. And now it's down Neko in the back lines here. And now down to the 2 versus 1. Apologies, 1 versus 1. Neko and Nikon, who found each other early in the round, took each other down to 2 and 16 points of health, respectively. Flash in from Neko. And in comes Nikon, slowly and surely. In he comes. And there is the fast AWP play to lock it down. 12 to 7. Counter-terrorists win. 13 to 7. Apologies. It's looking so well right now. You just look at these teams. Everybody's popping off. Everybody's firing, finding their frags. It's not even a particular case that T-side are not particularly finding their kills. Their kills are matching those CT side. They're just not quite getting it across the line. Ziggy, deep flash. That's nice to be. In it goes. But Smurf's going to be taken out trying to buy for mid-control. They're going to wrestle with him head-to-head. Scorch. Ooh, his elbow's been spotted. They're going to spray it, and down he goes. 2 players down straight away. Ziggy finds one. That's huge that Ziggy finds one. Papa finds the second. Look how quickly they re-aggressing towards this middle control. This is nuts. 2 fall down, and the CTs are straight away there in their place. Just like how the Immortals worked. Ooh, that nade and peak combo was lush, though. Nikon's here. Trying to control A. Ooh, does he not see that in the edge? I think he does. Goes the Molotov to shoo Neko away.
Behind you. Hi, boo. You can lead.
Nikon
Sure.
just trying to get control, trying to get information. He's now called Papa over towards the A site here. I think they're waiting to see if there's any kind of noise over towards the A site. Ziggy's now tucked in back of B. 145 have gone quiet. They're just waiting for information. That was Nikon flashing Papa into short A. They're just trying to get information as to where they are. In comes the smoke in towards CT. And now that's a sign of a B hit from mid to B, but Ziggy is here. Are they going to hard clear him out? He's good for 1, he's good for 2, and that is absolutely it, done and dusted. Nikon with the leg shot on the rear as well. How quickly that pincer movement closed in on the T side. Ziggy, Starduck, that was massive. He doesn't go for silly peeks over towards the steps there on B, risking his back open to mid. He just waits for the noise. The information in mid that they saw that smoke going across the CT. If you're in mid and you're smoking CT, it absolutely signifies that you're going to be going mid to B. And Ziggy was ready.
No.
Now it's down to the 5 rifles, down towards a 4 spy again. Terrible economy here. Ooh, through the Molotov. Smurf was not ready for Neko running in.
Looks all clear to me.
Raka. Papa's not ready for this. This is some real pace here out of the T-side round. Ziggy, though, in short. This is fab. Ziggy all over the place. Really good, but he's not prepared for how quickly they're pushing up ramp behind him. 2 versus 4. Bomb down on the A site. Post-plant positions being set up. Nikon and Scorch undecided whether they want to go for this. They should really consider the save, and I think that is why they're getting that patience. They're just waiting. Nikon right now staring, show you these POVs. Nikon just staring on this angle to see if any Ts are going to be coming in for the peak. And they're not going to just yet. And Scorch watching his back in mid. It's a definite save, but they're going to see if they can just take a few weapons with them. But T-side are going to be looking to exit down ramp, and down Scorch and Nikon go to save on B together.
The bomb is sticking down.
8-14. T-side can be happy with that. That was fast-paced. Papa, Smurf, Ziggy, not ready for it. Ziggy tried to put up a good defense there on short, but was just... the ground to his left was lost too quickly. Papa died too quickly, and Ziggy couldn't control both angles at once. Smurf going down to mid very, very fast.
Cheers to that.
Going in.
8-14. One more round for the 145 is going to give them match point. Going to secure the draw at least. Terrorists, if you're them right now, they need to win every single round from here on out if they want to draw. If they want to win, apologies. If they give up just one, it's the draw, and if they give up two, it's the loss. The T-side have to be flawless if they want to win now. The bomb's gone.
No.
The bomb's just gone down the lift shaft. They have to win this round by elimination. Oh no. Oh wait, the bomb's moving around again. The bomb respawns. Okay. I've not seen that before.
Everyone, take a moment to check this out.
That is insane.
Fire in the hole.
Ziggy playing really far back on the angle here. They're just waiting at lower A. They're trying to see if the CT is going to overextend, but they're not going to overextend. Neko has now revealed himself, and here is Nekon in response. Molotov over on the right. They have no idea how many players are here, but it is just Neko on his own. In comes the smoke on towards site square. Look how patient Ziggy is. He doesn't need to be dancing around this box just yet. Molotov's going to hang him here behind the AC. Now comes the bomb. Look at this. Now come the four other attackers on towards this B site. Neko's going to open up onto Smurf, and in it comes. Bomb going down. It's going to have to be a 4 versus 5 retake, but the other two defenders are still on the A site. They're miles away. Ziggy finds one with his 5-7. That's great. Neko trades him up. 3 versus 4 for this retake here. It's not looking hopeful right now. There are 3 kits here on the 145. It is doable. They are going to come for it. Nikon jumps down into sight there. They're going to do it. And then a fast flick there on towards Doctor. Now down to the 3 versus 3. They're waiting. They're waiting to see what they can. In comes the Molotov in towards his ankle. Papa is taken out. 3 versus 2, and they try and do what they can. Scorch manages to find a headshot. Down to the 2 versus 2. There's barely any time for them to go through all this. Down goes Nikon as well. Scorch down. He's going to have to save. It was brawly. It was messy. And it's going to come out on top for the T side. As we said, it has to be flawless from here on in. 9-14 is the score for the T side.
You know how to use that thing, don't you? You do.
Okay.
Oh, I agree.
They have to win
Yeah.
everything perfectly. And they can take this next round easily, because look at the buy-in from the 145. Only the AK carried over by Scorch.
Negative, man.
Smith's going to bring in that Nova, but there's only 3 pistols in on the rest of the team.
I'm sorry. Oh, man. I'm sorry. That was not good.
43 is going to take out Smurf. Instantly traded up by Scorch. That was a nice double setup there in towards mid. Neko setting up the smokes and the flashes over towards A.
Cheers.
In comes this utility. 4 versus 4 alive as they just descend upon this A bomb site. It's open for business. It's free to plan. Nikon's going to manage to find himself an AK of the player that Scorch killed. This is why the retake's coming in slowly. I think Nikon and Scorch at this point are actually just going to save the AKs, and it's now down to Ziggy and Papa just to try and get more weapons. They're not coming for this retake. 10-14 is absolutely going to be the score at the end of this round, but what the deciding factor is going to be is how many AKs walk away in the hands of T's. Ziggy wants to see. Ziggy wants to see anyone come towards him. It's not going to happen. He wants to find someone, but they're not going to be exiting their way.
Here it goes. Here it goes.
Scorch manages to find one. He's good for one at the end, trying to save, do what he can. Raka dies to the bomb, but Doctor's going to trade up Scorch. Actually, they lose one of those AKs, and maybe a bit of a silly overextension.
Yes.
Now there's only 1 AK carried over. Going to be given to Smurf, who bought in the shotgun last round, is a little bit broke, but now weapons are plenty.
We will make them regret this day.
6 rounds on the trot required for T-side to close this out. They have AWP, they have 4 AKs, and they have utility. They're up against a shotgun, a FAMAS, and an array of rifles. As Not great stuff here. Molotov from Neko over towards the heaven position. Big Papa, deep smoke down towards the A ramp. Smurf has got the control here on B that it might be a little bit quiet. Nice hot flash as well, but it confirms for him that no one's here. And in comes the smoke as well that allows him to push up. Full control of B stairs. And look at what that B stairs control does. It forces 2 into mid and 2 on A now. The defense can now rotate over. In comes the noise in towards A. Nikon's going to be setting up the utility. Smurf's going to be going under, and Nikon's now setting up the utility on towards the boost. That's going to be a one-way smoke over the top of those pallets. In comes the play. Scorch is lined up perfectly here on towards this angle. The elbow peek sits. 43 is going to be there. They're very, very mindful of it. Big Papa's going to... This is a strange POV, and very nice POV given to us here by CSGO Auto Director. Neko's going to take his head off. Smurf is going to find confirmed, and CSGO Auto Director is being very harsh here on towards Big Papa. Raka on towards the ramp. Scorch is going to find one with that. Nova trying to find Nikon. Scorch has managed to find 2. This is absolutely huge. Raka's going to find Ziggy Starduck. 3 versus 2. The flash comes in as well, and Nikon's going to find one. Scorch is going to find the other. 15 to 10, and all hopes of winning this game have been lost for T-side. Gotta love CSGO Auto Director in those situations. Frags coming in from Scorch. Scorch gets himself a beautiful Nova kill and then upgrades to the rifle and just locks down that A short position. And we've got a beautiful angle of dead bodies on site. And the AWPer over on A ramp. This is going to be fast mid in towards the back of B, but the Molotov's already in. It's already called, but my goodness me, Raka's going to find Ziggy's head. Nikon threw that Molotov, but it didn't come in quick enough. In they come fast in. Smurf is going to be fast to respond as well. Doctor finding Papa, Neko finding Smurf. Nikon's going to find Neko. Down it goes. Nikon with the flash in for himself, trying to stay alive and do what he can. It's going to be a fast flash. Fast flick onto confirm, now down to Doctor. Scorch is here as well, all on his own. Doctor hoping that maybe one of the CTs are coming in behind him, but Scorch is going to lock it down with Nikon. The duo close down the B side to make it 16 to 10 at the end of the game. Beautiful stuff, good fun to cast. Lots to learn there, and I hope you come back for another cast of CSGO with friends.